The Old Firm meet next weekend, so as a little taster of what's to come, we have another of the SPL's more volatile encounters today. Aberdeen Rangers isn't a derby, nowhere near it, but it sure feels like one at times. Charlie Mulgrew pass fit then, despite suffering a nasty cut on international duty. His fabulous free kick last week got the better of Motherwell. One of the summer's longest transfer saga is over. Carlos Cuelar's departure allowed Rangers to match Fulham's price for Stephen Davis, who was a success on loan last season. Nacho Novo lasted just 18 minutes here on the last day of last season before the red mist and red card descended as Rangers' title hopes crumbled. He's planning to stick around a bit longer this time. Rest assured he will be the #1 target for the Aberdeen fans, you suspect. Craig Thompson is in charge and will no doubt be kept rather busy. Walter Smith hasn't won in his last 6 visits to Pittodrie, and that includes towards the end of his first spell as manager. Jimmy Corderwood in his 5th season in charge here now. There have been some ups and downs. His teams often promise much and end up delivering so little, but this is a fixture that they are guaranteed to perform in. It's been a mixed start for Aberdeen. They lost to Inverness here for the first time ever on the opening day, but then won at Motherwell. After their woeful exit from Europe, Rangers have at least won their opening 2 games. But they've a long way to go yet to repay their fans. Only a title will do that.
Yeah, they're going to be really interesting battles all over the park today. If you look to midfield, McDonald and Kerr are going to be important for Aberdeen in there, as will Thompson and Mendes for Rangers. And up front, it's quite interesting. You've got sort of big striker, little striker. Novo will definitely play around Boyd, as will Mackey with Miller. I think that's going to be interesting to see just how well Boyd and Novo link up in attack. We know what we can get from Miller and Mackey. They've been up there together countless occasions now. Must have a good understanding by now.
It's fallen kindly for Derek Young, but he scuffed it somewhat. Jimmy Corderwood, one of the game's great characters. Aberdeen finished 4th last season, but let themselves down in the semi-finals of both cup competitions.
I think Aberdeen let themselves down last season through inconsistency. Just managed to get into the top 6, which is now expected here at Pittodrie to be there. I think Jimmy Cord will be looking for a lot more consistency this time round.
Thompson, Pedro Mendes. Half patch now for David Weir. Broadfoot, Bugera. Novo jeered by the Aberdeen fans. No surprise there.
No surprise there, but Bugera does impress me at the back. Quite likes taking the ball and just making passes, and he can defend too.
Jamie Smith missed the game at Motherwell through illness last week. Charlie Mulgrew's throw, met by Broadfoot, away by Severin, back by Broadfoot again, and Severin crashes in once more. 29 finding his keeper, who in turn looks for Darren Mackey, but it's going to carry all the way through to Alan McGregor.
The guys in the studio are bang on. It's going to be a battle first and foremost. First 5-10 minutes. It would be a disaster for either side if they were to lose a goal so early in the match.
Thompson, Miller. Thompson using Papac. Severin saw that coming. Mackie up against Weir, who got a toe in. Bugera. Bugera for Broadfoot. Novo making moves. And Novo benefiting from a stumble. Just over, plenty of power. Not quite matched by the position.
I don't think Novo realised how much time he actually had here. Constantine slips. And I think that Novo can take another touch and steady himself a little bit more. He's always stretching for that one, he's always leaning back. But that's a chance.
Walter Smith's side went in search of a quadruple last season. Ended up winning both domestic cups, but the bigger prizes eluded them, and that hurt. Kenny Miller's got a free kick.
Rangers have looked pretty mobile so far. With Mendes and Miller and Davis in midfield.
Here's Broadfoot. Chris Boyd lurking, but no great direction on his header.
I think that's definitely a feature that Walter Smith was looking for in this Rangers side by signing new players. Davis now coming in. Well, we know what he can do. Very tidy player. Mendes is quite happy to run channels, sit, take the ball in, make passes. And Miller, well, he's just all over the place.
It's a busy, bustling start, but then it usually is when Aberdeen and Rangers collide. Foster trying to make progress, but watched all the way by Miller.
Yeah, it's an interesting one for Kenny Miller. Left side of midfield to start with. We know that he can run all day. He does miss his fair share of chances. Give him credit, he does get them as well.
Chris Boyd now. And he's got a free kick off Scott Severin.
Just touched some bit, there wasn't much in that at all.
It looks soft, but Thompson is going to whip it in. And David Weir nearly got to it, a brave header away by Lee Miller.
I'm sure Jimmy Cod would prefer Lee Miller to make that sort of header in the opposition penalty box.
Mulgrew and Pedro Mendes. It was so inviting.
Looks dangerous, just took a slight bubble before it gets to him. He didn't catch that one well.
Starred on his debut against Hearts last weekend after joining from Portsmouth. A class act.
He's certainly already a favourite with the Rangers faithful. You can see why.
Miller and Mackie linking up. Aberdeen usually put on a show against Rangers. Rangers with just one win in their last 6 visits here, just 4 points out of 18. And Aberdeen threatened now. Derek Young trying to help it across to Jamie Smith, but it didn't go that far. Kirk Broadfoot now. Novo down the line. Mulgrew stopped it. Mark Kerr.
Novo.
Miller was coming back from an offside position, but Darren Mackey's all right, apart from the fact that he's got Broadfoot and Weir to contend with.
Well, that's what Darren Mackey does. Brings two defenders out to match him, causes problems.
Jamie Smith, away by Bugera. Majid Bugera has been a steadying influence at the back. Rangers, of course, selling Carlos Cuellar.
Yeah, but I like Bugera, what I've seen of him so far. And I think that Walter Smith has done very, very good business. Spent £10 million, really. And for that, he's got 4 strikers, 4 midfield players, and a central defender that looks to be quality. I think that's good business.
McDonald nearly poleaxed Miller. Novo a nuisance as usual. Clambering over Miller, and a free kick in a highly promising position for Aberdeen. Alan McGregor sorting out his wall. Jamie Smith looking like he's the man for this job.
Yeah, it's a good distance there, Ian, because you can actually get it up and over the wall and get it down low.
It's actually Mulgrew who does take it, fooling us all, but McGregor watching it all the way.
Well, not surprising, really, is it? After last week, stealing the 3 points at Motherwell, Mulgrew, he fancied it again, but I'm sure Jamie Smith will get his shot.
Boyd, Broadfoot, Pedro Mendes, Davis. Novo missed it. Thompson puts Papac in. Severin meets that. Thompson, Papac. Kenny Miller not hanging around. Considine up to Lee Miller. David Weir just sneaking that away from Mackey. And Papac kept it in. Bugera. Broadfoot into Boyd. And a free kick for Rangers now. Severin bemused and baffled. Well, Aberdeen just had a go from a free kick. Charlie Mulgrew. Kevin Thompson now standing over this one. Jamie Langfield screaming at his wall to edge across a bit. Thompson hits that wall. Here's Davis. Forced into a corner by Jamie Smith, but he's still got his cross in. Sneaked away by Severin. Miller for Broadfoot. And Considine was sticking very close to Boyd. Pedro Mendes. Stephen Davis surging into the box.
It's interesting here that Thompson took that free kick, because Rangers don't really have anyone that is now perceived to be a dead ball specialist. Barry Ferguson, of course, out of it. So they are lacking a little bit in that department. We know that that is a way that you can score goals, not just 5, 6, 7 a season, 10, 15 goals in a season. Having someone that can bend the ball in. We saw that last week for Aberdeen with Mulgrew getting the points at Motherwell. Be interesting to see who emerges in the new Rangers lineup.
Davis. Gary McDonald with a lunge that will bring another free kick. Pedro Mendes. He's going to take this. Maggi Bugera ready to run in on the far post. Mendes in towards Weir. And Davis off target.
Walter Smith will know, with new players in his starting 11, it takes a little bit of time for them to settle. Davis, of course, has been there for a while, but with Mendes, Miller on the left-hand side, it just needs a little bit of time, I think, to get the balance right. Aberdeen are no different either. They've got their own midfield, and Kerr and McDonald that are new. And that's one thing about both these sides. They don't have anyone that actually sits anymore and takes possession just off the defence in a Barry Ferguson or a Scott Severn, who used to do that for Aberdeen as well, but now he's obviously playing at the back. So that's why it's a bit more volatile. The ball's actually not getting passed about too well.
Rangers controlling the early exchanges, but Lee Miller running onto that. It's dispatched by David Weir. Foster. Bugera, who played a half for Algeria in midweek against the United Arab Emirates, but he didn't actually have to travel too far for that game. It was played in France. Pedro Mendes. Broadfoot. Davis, who stayed in Glasgow to complete his permanent move from Fulham after playing for Northern Ireland against Scotland.
Well, that's a good start from Rangers. So it's pegged Aberdeen back here. Not created too many chances, but certainly are controlling possession. What I do like about the game, though, is it's got a real tempo about it.
Novo impeding Severin. And some ironic applause for Craig Thompson as he gives Aberdeen the free kick. Kerr and Kenny Miller go for it. Here's Kerr. Mackie. Kerr. This point interrupting Aberdeen.
That's good play from Boyd. That's exactly where Kerr wants to be. Trying to control things for Aberdeen in there, but Boyd's got to do that job and get back in.
Could be a long throw coming from Scott Severin. His partner at the back, Considine, will move towards the near post. Lee Miller there too. Here it comes from Severin. And Bugera commanding. And Kenny Miller giving away the free kick. Potentially a big moment in this match, a big opportunity for Aberdeen. Charlie Mulgrew against the wall. And Novo, and Aberdeen a little short at the back. Over needs somewhere to go. Davis. Broadfoot. Davis clipped by Lee Miller.
Yeah, he was there, but that was a waste from Aberdeen. Charlie Mulgrew opted for a bit more power. Didn't have the distance to do that.
Bugera towards Boyd. Severin challenged. Foster. Bugera dealing with Miller. Mendes now for Broadfoot. David Weir given a late call-up to the Scotland squad midweek and played against Northern Ireland. Thompson for Boyd. Kenny Miller takes over. Pedro Mendes. Broadfoot's available, but not there for Chris Boyd.
That was poor. Trying to come back in and link up the play. He's not going to do it that way.
Missed by Bugera and Miller.
If I were Boyd today, I'd fancy my chances against Severin and Considine. Not exactly the most imposing of central defenders. Of course, Aberdeen will miss the aggression of Xander Diamond, who's in our studio today. I'm sure he'll thank me for that.
Derek Young. Bugera gave Mackie a bump. Here's Davis, well aware of Mulgrew's presence. Dogged determination from Charlie Mulgrew. Jamie Smith lost his way though, and Broadfoot gets a throw off Smith. Weir for Papac. Papac, one of three players that Paul Le Guen signed from Austria Vienna, and the only survivor. There'll be a free kick. Considine on Novo. Spot of wrestling.
I just think that Considine shows inexperience here. No need for that at all. Puts his hand over Novo and that allows the striker to go down. He knows he's going to get something out of it.
Kevin Thompson floats it in, and it's David Weir who has put Rangers in front. They usually find this a tricky trip, but they have the lead at Pittodrie.
Yeah, it's the softest of goals from an Aberdeen point of view, but what a header for Davy Weir. It's a good ball in. Davy Weir managed to isolate himself on Miller. Miller doesn't challenge too well. The big central defender gets power on it, and Langfield is left open. It's not a start that Aberdeen wanted, but it certainly is the start the Rangers have wanted in this game, and to be honest, they have deserved it. They've come out, they've played with tempo. They've created just one or two little opportunities, and when they get one big one, guess who's there? The old man of the team.
Well, he scored 3 times last season. His last goal was against Celtic. David Weir, 38 years of age, putting Rangers ahead.
Well, it was a soft free kick to start with. I did say that I thought Considine showed his inexperience getting it away. Always going to be dangerous on that right-hand side. Thompson whipping it in with his left foot. And again, I did say as well that Rangers are more imposing in there. They've got more height, more stature.
Kenny Miller now. Rangers have beaten Falkirk and Hearts already. Eager to make it 3 out of 3, but a strange throw. Thompson. Darren Mackey chasing. He's got to it, but might have to wait for others to arrive. Now they have. Young. Mackey's cross. Lee Miller nearly. Rangers snuff out any danger. Miller. Aberdeen. This time he will get a free kick off. Nacho Novo.
Davy Weir, extremely dependable, but also when he gets in the box, he's a danger. He played in midweek for Scotland, had a hamstring problem, Davy Weir. Fit enough to play today and fit enough to score the first goal of this match.
Well, Aberdeen do have a pretty good home record. They've only lost 3 times here in nearly a year. But Jimmy Calderwood has a bit to ponder now. Rangers have looked the more likely. And they have a goal now through Davy Weir. Kenny Miller scored his last goals for Celtic on this ground a year ago. Yet to score in his second spell at Rangers. Davis, Mendes, Broadfoot. Novo, Boyd! And Severin on hand to clear after Langfield stopped it. Lee Miller now for Derek Young. McDonald. Now Jamie Smith. And Aberdeen threatening an equaliser. Lee Miller. Seemed to go down in stages. Novo. Davis wants a return. Just overhit though by Nacho Novo. It wasn't quite where Davis wanted it. Severin.
The lack of communication there at the back for Aberdeen. Severin looking for Langfield to come and get it. Didn't hear a shout, so he's brought the pressure on.
Sasa Papac there with his throw. Papac's cross. Pedro Mendes slipped. Hung in there. Broadfoot showing too much of that to Mark Kerr. This Boyd sliding in late on Will Group. Bugera for Pedro Mendes.
Well, everything for Rangers at the moment is going down the right-hand side. Not surprisingly, with Davis and Mendes operating in those channels.
Davis for Broadfoot. Mendes. Bugera. Big and strong. Jamie Smith. Gary McDonald nearby, but in steps Broadfoot. Novo chasing, but that should carry. Oh, Langfield's been caught in 2 minds. And Novo nearly made him pay for it.
Well, again, it's miscommunication at the back. Severin expecting Langfield to come and get this one. Didn't happen. Novo chased it down as he always will. Audacious effort as well on the end of it. It's not far away, really. And all credit to him for chasing that one down, but Langfield, Severin, a lack of pace, a lack of communication, and that all adds up to chances for Rangers.
McDonald, Mackie, Lee Miller. Some tidy football from Aberdeen, and Kevin Thompson got the ball. Lee Miller left in a heap. Meantime, Boyd. Lee Miller's back on his feet now. Foster. An offside against Darren Mackie.
Very difficult for Miller and Mackie up there, but when the ball does come their way, they have to try and hold it up and allow their midfield to come and support.
Lee Miller for Derek Young. Back for a second spell at Aberdeen. McDonald. Considine. Severin. Pass fit to play, despite a foot problem. Novo. In fact, a free kick's been given against Boyd for a foul on Severin.
I'm not sure if the Rangers players, fans or management would agree, but obviously Barry Ferguson not in the side and won't be for a long time, but I think it's a blessing in disguise as well, because they're allowing other players to do jobs, trying to create chances and play without Ferguson. And it will help them, I think, in the long term, that they just don't rely on one player in that midfield area. At the moment they've got mobility.
Novo chasing this, and Langfield and Considine closing into, and Considine turning it away, but still some nervous moments at the back for Aberdeen.
And that is the difference, isn't it? They have much more mobility. Up front, Novo trying to play off Boyd, and in midfield, Davis, Mendes, very tidy on the ball. Thompson, not just sitting, he's trying to get involved as well.
Papac. Kenny Miller making himself available. Papac. Jamie Smith bringing this away. It's just cleared Darren Mackie though. David Weir has to retrieve it.
I'm getting a bit of stick from the Rangers fans here.
Good. Rangers a goal to the good. Just over 10 minutes remaining in the first half. So far so good for Walter Smith's side, not only in this game, but in this SPL season.
Yeah, they've started well. And if you looked at Rangers' programme for the first month, it's very, very difficult. So far so good.
Kerr now. Mendes helping that back to McGregor. Here's Bugera. Kenny Miller. Straight through to Langfield. Papac. Davis. Nacho Novo will get a free kick off Considine, who has reacted to Novo. Kevin Thompson then aims it towards Bugera, but Considine clears. Papac, I think that was meant to be a shot. Possibly. Goal kick, the outcome of that mild skirmish.
Well, it hasn't exactly been free-flowing so far in this game, but certainly a lively tempo. Both sides determined to put their stamp on it, without really doing so, although you have to say that Rangers have been favourites in this first half all over the park.
Rangers, one of two clubs yet to concede a goal in the SPL so far. Kilmarnock, the other. This will be offside against Nacho Novo. Too late, skipping back. Rangers only managed 9 away wins last season, and that's something they're going to have to improve on. They were assisted by an excellent home record, but did not pick up enough points, really, on their travels. 9 wins out of 19. Pereira all over Lee Miller. Free kick for Aberdeen.
Aberdeen players are struggling to put the visitors under any real pressure.
Foster for Kerr. Mulgrew. Jamie Smith ahead of him. McGregor not too sure about that. Now, there's a touch by David Weir as Lee Miller sought to close in. And Miller certainly claimed for something. Mendes, an important interception by Severin because Chris Boyd was behind. Next Sunday, the Old Firm meet. Celtic Rangers, Celtic Park, unmissable. Boyd. Pedro Mendes for Kevin Thompson. Now Broadfoot. Davis. Thompson. Miller, Novo. Miller again. And he's picked out Broadfoot nicely. Mulgrew stops the cross.